Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. Today, I'm going to be going over and ranking all the different gun skin collections that we've gotten so far in Valorant. Before I get into this video, guys, if you could please like and subscribe for some more awesome Valorant and Call of Duty videos just like this, I'd really appreciate it. So let's just jump straight into it. The first collection I'll be going over is the Ender Flame. So I remember this was like the first skin bundle that came out in Valorant. I'm pretty sure it was the first one, maybe it was the second. But this one was pretty controversial right out of the gate just because it's so over the top. You're literally using dragons as guns. And for me personally, it's like, I just think that this camo was a little bit too over the top for me. I think that this camo did a little bit too much. And if I'm going to be ranking all these collections really hard, I'm going to have to give this one a D, unfortunately. I just don't think that this one really did it for me. The next collection I'm going to go over is the Ego one. Now this one, I think that this is a very clean look. I like the gold and white, but I think that it's just a little bit too basic for my taste, but I do appreciate how clean this camo is. So I think that I'm going to keep this right at a B. The next one I'm going to go over is the Gravitational collection. Now this one is sick. This collection, man, this makes me feel like that I'm like living in the Jetsons universe or something. Like this one, like the pistol especially, is just really sick. The knife is crazy looking. Overall, like the sounds and everything, the reload animation is sick. So I think that this is actually going to be the first S tier skin collection that I'll be ranking. Now the next one is going to be the Nebula collection right here. So this one, I'm kind of surprised that I've heard a bunch of mixed reactions with this, just because for whatever reason, a lot of people, especially on Reddit, were saying that they don't like this one that much. Even chatting with some people in game, they say that they don't like it, but I don't really understand it, because what this one does over any of the other camos is that, like, when you're looking at it, you're like looking into the universe. So like when the gun moves, you see like different parts of like a layer underneath the gun, if that makes sense. Like when you move the gun, like the camo actually moves and you see different parts of it. And I just think that that's just such a cool concept. I kind of want to see them do more like moving camos like this. And for me, the Nebula is going to be an S tier. The next collection I'm going to go over is the Reaver collection. Now this is definitely one of the more fan favorite collections. I know that a lot of people love its final kill animation along with the reloads and everything. I do like kind of the design of it and everything, but for me it's just not quite an S tier. I do think that these two that I have S tier already really kind of stand out, and I love the personalities of these two a lot more than the Reaver, but the Reaver is still really cool for sure. So I'm going to be giving this an A. And now next we got the Smite collection. Now for me personally, I just don't like the lightning look. I think that this kind of looks basic. I mean, I think that they did a good job with it, but just like the overall idea behind it and everything, I just don't think it's very interesting. I mean, it's just like lightning. You know, there's not really too much to it, so this is going to be the second D rank skin in my opinion. Next up, right here, we got the Spline collection. Now this one is pretty sick. I really like the colors on it, just like the simple blue and the black, but the thing I love about the blue is just like the overall hue of it. Like it's not too bright and in your face, but it just like meshes really well on the gun. They use the blue as like a really good accent for this one, I think. But I mean, I don't think that it's quite good enough though to be in that S tier to really stand itself out from the rest of the pack. So I'm going to be giving this one right here an A. And now the next one, the Glitch Pop. In my opinion, this has been the most controversial camo for me, because it's like I love this style, but I don't know if they really executed it right. I just think that the guns are like a little bit too over the top with just like all the stuff, all the different colors and combination of like how they're layering the colors all over. I wish that they made it just a little bit more clean, a little bit more simple, but I do really like the style of this. But honestly, I'm gonna have to give this a B. And so far we got no C's. It's kind of interesting. But right here, I think we got our first C, the Oni collection. This one, I think overall, like, I do like how they layered the colors on the gun. But for me, the gold and red, I'm just not a super huge fan of those two colors together. And I don't really like the face on the knife that you get. I do think that the knife is sick, how it's like the two, you know, skinny needles popping out, but I'm just not a fan of the face, man. I don't know, like, I see what they're trying to do with it and everything, but I don't know. I just don't really like the look of it too much. But overall, like, I do think it is better than the two Ds I have going on right now. So this is going to be going into the C category for my ranks. Next up, we have a fan favorite, the Prime collection. Now, these camos are very clean, very well done and put together. The white and kind of like that lighter black tone with the gold accent, very well placed all over the gun. I do think that this is definitely one of the better looking camos in the game for sure, but I don't think that it really stands itself out from the others as well as my other S tier camo packs. So I'm just gonna put this as an A. I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for that one, but honestly, I just don't really see it being an S tier in my opinion. So we got 3 left. The next one is gonna be the Sovereign collection. Now this one, I don't know. It's cool, it's fine. I mean, like, I like the colors, I like how clean it looks and everything. I think that they, you know, designed the guns really well for this. It has a cool final kill animation and everything. I like the reload and everything, but I just don't think it does anything super special compared to some of the other gun packs. So I'm gonna keep this as a B, because overall I do think it's well designed and everything, but I just don't think it's anything too crazy special. And now the next one is the Prism collection. Again, this one's good. I do like the colors a lot. The reload animation is pretty sick. I think that the knife is really cool because it's just like the basic knife in the game pretty much, but they just changed the colors. For me, I do actually like that kind of simple look, and I love the colors that they chose and everything. The op looks really sick for this skin in my opinion, but I don't think that it's, you know, that S tier level, but I think it's definitely higher than a B, so I'm gonna put this as an A. And now the final camo I'm gonna go over. Now this is actually my personal favorite, the Singularity. I just think that how the gun shoots, the reload, the sound of it and everything, and just the overall aesthetic is just so sick. Like when you pull out the gun and how it, like, you know, like when you pull out the gun, it reforms itself with like all those lines that shoot out, and it like fixes itself in place. It's just so sick, dude. And I think that this has the coolest final kill animation when you kill someone, and it has like all that different smoke and like the black hole and everything. I just think that this was definitely their best skin that they've done in the game in my opinion, so this will be an S tier for me. So this is what I pretty much think of all the collections that they have in Valorant. Overall, I do think that they do a really good job with the skins, but you know, you definitely have like the Ender Flame. I think that's probably the worst one in the game. I just think that it's a little bit too crazy and over the top, but I know that that's also one of those ones that people do happen to love just because it is so different. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of my tier list down in the comments below. What do you think of the Singularity one? Just because that's my favorite, so I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Again, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more awesome Valorant and Call of Duty videos just like this, and take it easy.